Where in the hell were you? You were supposed to be watching my back.
I would have if the army of punks hadn't jumped me before they came out to get you. Great security, Pierce.
I'm not taking the fall for this one. You and McIntyre lit the fuse by antagonizing Punk and Mutiny.
Antagonized Mutiny? You daft? Punk's bunch of brainless mannequins have been attacking WWE since the night of the draft. We didn't start any of this.
Guys, we can aim at each other in a circular firing squad or turn our ammunition on Mutiny.
No, you're right. But so far, we've gotten the appetizers and not the meal. How can we get the real CM Punk in the ring?
Trust me. I'll get Punk in that ring. You just give me a live microphone next week.
Deal.
When all of Punk's mini-me's show up, and they will show up.
This time, I'll be ready for him.
Drew McIntyre is in a familiar position here.
I have a feeling Drew is about to drop a pipe bomb of his own.
You know, they say time is a flat circle. And that sure is the case with Can't Mend Punk. Here's how it always goes. Punk shows up to great fanfare. He gathers an entourage of weak, sad, desperate people who buy enough of his knockoff cult leader garbage to follow him off a cliff. Then, he has a tantrum, and he goes home, leaving everyone who trusted him broken in a ravine at the bottom of that cliff. Just look at the splintered locker rooms this vile cancer leaves in his wake, and you'll see.
Here we go.
If it's the real Punk this time.
It's him! CM Punk is here!
This is what Drew wanted.
I want to talk right down to earth in a language that even Drew McIntyre can easily understand. Here it is, Drew. You need some new material. You've been the same whining crybaby since the Machine anointed you the Chosen One, and everybody laughed you out of the territory. I don't blame you if you don't remember that, but look it up. There's plenty of video online.
Hey, we're done talking. Now why don't you bring your brittle bones down here and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way.
Nah, not tonight. See, that's your problem. You're old-fashioned, and this is a whole new world. This will get settled, but not by me. Come on out, boys.
Yeah, about your mates. They've been delayed.
Is that Drew's sword?
It looks like it's trapped whoever Punk brought here from Mutiny. And not as confident now, are you, Punk?
He's getting the hell out of here.
No, he isn't.
And they've got Punk cornered.
Wait, there's KO.
McIntyre just leveled Kevin Owens.
Owens' distraction worked.
For Punk, maybe.
Kevin Owens is alone with two of the most dangerous men in WWE.
I'm not sure KO thought he was going to be the sacrifice for his fear. This leader tonight.
Lay down with dogs, you get fleas, Saxton. Happens every time.
Down across the neck. Fighting up on the entrance stage, so much aggression on display here. These two showing no regard for their well-being. I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
No idea where this one's heading.
Sharp clothesline.
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
Insulting. That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Look at these shots just lighting up the chest.
Holding nothing back on top of this entrance ramp.
And he just got caught good once again.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Back into the ring now.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the...
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
Uh-oh, this will make you fade fast.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Oh, a kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Forearm right to the jaw.
Oh. He wants this fight on the outside.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Kevin Owens was just made a sacrifice to CM Punk's ego with Punk's own move.
When KO wakes up after being locked in that Anaconda vice, he should ask himself some serious questions about who he's chosen to follow.
This close. We were this close to taking Punk off the board.
He might have slipped away, but we did take out KO at least.
And I bet he has some serious questions about Punk's leadership right now. Your plan worked, Drew. Just not exactly the way you intended.
Not a total loss, then.
It's a win. Every bit of dissension inside Mutiny can help us win at Survivor Series.
Seriously. We couldn't have picked a better man to join our team.
Should we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, then? Or get to figuring out how we end Punk and Mutiny once and for all?
You're right. Let's focus on the battle at hand. We can have a big karaoke party after Mutiny is defeated.
We're all agreed. Victory, then karaoke. So what's our next move?
I'm sticking around on Raw, getting some work in, making sure we're ready for anything Mutiny throws our way.
I agree. We need to be a well-oiled machine to defeat Punk in NXT.
And when the time's right, I'll find someone on SmackDown.
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
All I've got so far is punch him in the teeth, so obviously it's a work in progress. We need something solid, but that's where my head's at right now.
That's a start, I guess. But I was thinking maybe an actual plan to weaken Mutiny's grip. They've pulled too many of our people over. But I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
Bringing us nobility and nostalgia, Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
You gotta love the throwback, Corey. This is like stepping into a time machine.
Absolutely, Saxton. Destination May 29th, 2014. NXT TakeOver Women's Championship. You've got to bet we're getting another classic here tonight.
Let's see if history repeats itself or if history will be made. Here comes the boat, ready for action.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
So you need to have the match of your life. Charlotte has all the natural talent in the world. She's done it all. So you got to be at 100% to beat her.
One win will change it all for her career.
You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
No, 32.
Makes a move and applies a wrist lock.
Ooh. Oh my gosh! Gets out and goes on the offensive with a hammerlock.
Transitioning out of the hold and into the armbar here.
What a shot! Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper! This is agonizing. It doesn't take...
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Flair moved at the right time.
Stepping through.
It's turning on the belly. The sharpshooter.
She's fully...
Oh, reversal. Oh, got herself out of it. Words that off. What a response.
Charlotte with the spear.
That was the brilliant mind of Charlotte on display, working in tandem with her natural God.
Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
Here's the pin. It's over. Charlotte with the victory.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is still one of the greatest of all time.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany. And it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're banging your head against a brick wall.
I'm aware of the risks. But I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but I've seen plans crumble. My first match on the Indies was canceled because the ring collapsed right before I was about to walk out. Survivor Series is looming. We can't afford for things to fall apart.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bailey. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
The Queen bringing back another throwback look.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte going back to her vast wardrobe closet for a throwback look that's sure to bring back memories for everyone, especially Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, she's going to need more than memories. That gear brought her luck against Bailey in 2017, and she's hoping for a repeat here tonight.
It's time for Charlotte to face the heart of Mutiny.
That's not Bailey. It's Shayna Baszler.
And her opponent from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Bailey said Charlotte was going to face the so-called heart of Mutiny. I guess we all assumed she meant herself.
Another bait and switch by Bailey and Mutiny. Are we honestly surprised at this point?
Let's see how Charlotte handles this last-minute surprise.
We come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bailey running away from the match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bailey never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about...
Way too...
Diving moonsault! And right into the pin. And she kicks out at 2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Man.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
And right there, Shayna being shown that her competition isn't lacking a fighter's mentality themselves.
The Queen came into this match. Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it. And now the panic is setting in.
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Kick right to the leg.
This is gonna hurt. Stay Saito. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
And she had Baszler scouted. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Watching.
Compressing them with a splash.
2 count. A kick out at 2.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Oh, kick right to the cranium.
Check out this power. Rowdy Buster.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Kick out before the count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
A quick reversal from her. And Charlotte displaying this kind of demeanor must be an inherited trait. She's taking things to the floor here. She throws her back in.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasted victory.
Backed up. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Turns it around. The shoulders are down. Reverses the pin attempt. And she breaks the count.
She is not done yet. Baszler locks it in. The Kirifuda clutch is applied. She's going to break down the legs. This is over. The Queen in serious danger.
Cocaine clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
Kick right to the leg. And the Queen hits a spear. This is what true royalty looks like. Charlotte with an attack worthy of the Queen. Oh, kick right to the patella.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
Did Charlotte just end it?
No, my, that was close.
Baszler summoned everything within her being to stay alive. That was fighting.
Lock it in, the Dragon Sleeper. She's in trouble. How much more can she endure? How much more does she have left?
Putting on a fight. Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Charlotte turns it around.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Stops Baszler's attack right there.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Natural selection. Hazardous situation for Shayna.
The cover.
And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called Heart of Mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte? Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bayley. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bayley wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny Turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
The following is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
And the participants, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
We finally get the match we were supposed to see last week as Charlotte will get her hands on Bayley.
And she'll do it wearing another classic outfit from her vast collection. Her wardrobe catalog is longer than her list of victories.
Charlotte and Bayley finally face off with Tiffany Stratton officiating. Is she ready for a competitor like Bayley, who's always in control?
She looks like it right now, but we won't know for sure until the bell rings. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions.
Trying to end this match here and now.
And a kick out before even one there.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
Our official didn't show any favorites with that count.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Oh, forearm connects.
Bayley able to counter.
Double leg takedown from behind.
Incredible. And look at this.
Oh, wow.
Leg scissor into a bridge here for the pin.
Such a timely kick out.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Kick to the gut. Look at that power, Byron.
Man, that is just careless intent.
The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
Nice suplex.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Hoisted up high here. Facebuster! Now shoulders down. Here we go. She breaks the count quick.
Solid work by our special referee.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Momentum is all with the Queen now.
Yeah, Charlotte's unrelenting and making Bayley absolutely suffer for it.
And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
Are we going to see it? There it is. Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out. Oh, takedown.
That'll turn your lights out. Stomping down.
Oh, man.
Boom!
Way to avoid that. Devastating elbow.
Several reversals. Neat.
Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let you and me take this to SmackDown. A stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
But with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin.
The Queen has arrived.
Behold, Her Majesty.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity.
Lost over a year of her career to injury and became the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner on her first night back.
Once again, Charlotte's claimed her rightful spot in the main event on the grandest stage of them all. Success is second nature to Charlotte Flair.
She is possibly the greatest competitor in women's division history, and she's only getting better.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
Well, Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
And now gets taken down into a chinlock. And now gets in position to wrench the arm.
What a punch. Countering that offense. Hooked up. Now look at the power side slam. Pow, what a shot. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. Uh-oh.
Way too
Diving moonsault.
This could do it.
Two. Barely kicks out.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Oh, Got a clothesline. Looks like someone wants to shove Tiffany's silver spoon down her throat.
And you have to admit, all that training Charlotte puts in paid dividends there.
Charlotte going for the figure four. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure eight, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte into the bridge.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating.
Trapped with nowhere to go. She's going to either fight out or tap out. They're trying desperately to find a way out of the figure eight.
Successfully so.
Yeah, but the damage has been done.
Stratton was scouted there. And a big boot by Charlotte. Stratton is now under pressure.
Now we have to see how tough Tiffany truly can be. Precision offense into the pin. This could be it.
She's got her. No. This match continues.
It doesn't get any closer than that without the bell ringing.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, now a powerbomb onto the apron.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
Charlotte's really turning it up, that's for sure.
Dueling reversals.
Looking a little dazed here. Tiffany manages to counter.
Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. Does Charlotte cap this off? Charlotte with the spear.
As graceful as it was damaging, Flair with absolute...
Flair stepping through, has it locked in, figure four. Perhaps looking for the bridge, there it is. It's in. Locked in the figure eight, and hold on a second. She actually managed to escape. Charlotte able to steer clear. She finally creates some more offense for herself.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure. That's going to sting. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Oh, man.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter. Charlotte demanding respect from her subjects in attendance.
She'll take things into the ring.
Big right hand.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face. Spear by the Queen. Charlotte Flair. The first step is the figure four, and Charlotte now bridging up.
Figure eight from the Queen. This is the most... Yes, Charlotte wins.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte writing yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?